On the home front, a shifting of American religious and spiritual behaviors. A first-of-its-kind AI analysis of social media engagements reveals some startling conclusions. Major changes across generations and social media platforms. Here to explain the findings is social profiler founder Tony Noskov. Tony, I found most interesting your findings about the religious alignment of young men. They're abandoning traditional religion. Many are embracing Islam in large numbers. So tell us more about what you discovered.
Hello, Gary. Thank you for having me here. Our inaugural social profiler report covers religious aspects as well as many other societal changes. And as far as religion concerned, we see a steady decline in traditional religions, such as Christianity, and a rise of interest in Islam. So it doesn't necessarily mean that people are turning into Islam. We just see, as a matter of fact, they're gaining interests related to such religion.
Why is this happening? What are young Americans seeing and not seeing about religion and spirituality on social media platforms?
I think it has a lot to do with activism, and we see the very steady connection between, say, Free Palestine movement and Islamic accounts and interests. That might be one thing. And conservative values are also declining a little bit, so that might be another contributing factor.
Well, abandoning traditional religion does not mean that Gen Z is embracing hedonism, does it? Your findings challenge the conventional narrative of unrestrained youth and party culture. Tell us what you found, especially regarding alcohol and pornography.
Oh, that's an exciting topic. So young men abandoning alcohol in large volumes. In fact, amount of young men, and by young we mean 18 to 25, who are interested in alcohol is now equal to a number of women, which is like never happened before. So traditionally, men had a much higher interest in alcohol, and it's declining in young generation in general.
Why is that, Tony? What's the reason?
In part, it's a more healthier lifestyle. What we also see is a rise of interest in nutrition, sport, and things like that. And also, we see decline in interest in like social gatherings in general. So people see each other less and meet more online. That might be.
And it's always traditionally 18 to 25 has been the highest probably in viewing pornography online. But your report says that women are higher than men now.
That's true. They gained more interest, gaining much bigger interest in pornography, and actually it's kind of opposite to alcohol trend. So that's very interesting, and we really still yet have to make sense of that. But it's absolutely factual, and we stay behind this conclusion. So yeah, and specifically on X, the moderation is very light, and there is a lot of accounts related to mature content we can make sense of, and we definitely see young women gaining interest in bigger numbers than men.
So why is that? Do you think young women are looking for more masculine men? Are young men rejecting or embracing the traditional role of masculinity? Which is it?
That might be the factor. Additionally, we see just much, so people meet each other online much more than ever. So that might be a factor that just generally people see each other less, and that's how they gain interest in pornography, possibly.
And your report says, quote, the loudest political debates occur not among the youth themselves, but among their parents and older siblings who use social media platforms What effect is this having on organizations then, like Black Lives Matter, even political campaigns? What are young people looking for instead of engagement in political movements and political action?
Yeah, that is exactly the finding. We see that young generation, Zoomer, Gen Z specifically, are interested more in social justice movements, activism such as environmental activism, and list goes on, and less in a specific partisan politics. So they're much less aligned with Democrats or Republicans as compared to older generations. So they're trying to be aligned with more, as we see that, more with a specific cause and specific activism in a specific non-political cause.
Okay, an interesting one-of-a-kind AI study of social media engagements across generations. Where can people learn more about the results, Tony?
We'll have a full report available to anyone at socialprofiler.com in our blog. It's a huge 50-something pages work, and it's going to be free for everyone. So please feel free to read it. And if you have any additional questions, you can always contact us, and we will provide the in-depth research.
Okay, Tony Noskov, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it.